Hello everyone, I am Geeta NG from Hindi Madhyamik Vidyalaya. In our last session, we had seen some properties of ratio of two triangles in lesson similarity. Using this property, we are going to prove theorem today. In geometry, we learn some concept and properties. Some properties we cannot prove, but some properties we can prove. Please make sure you watch this video till the very end. So, without wasting much time, I will make you understand theorem of BPD. Theorem of BPD. The long form of BPD is basic proportionality theorem. Basic proportionality theorem. In shortcut, you can say BPT. In second slide, you can see theorem is given. First, I read the theorem. If a line is parallel to a side of a triangle which intersect the other two sides in two distinct points, then the line divides those sides in the same proportion. Again, I read this. If a line is parallel to a side of a triangle which intersect the other two sides into distinct points, then the line divides those sides in the same proportion. From this given theorem, first you have to draw diagram. If a line is parallel to side of a triangle, means you have to draw triangle. Then a line parallel to any one side of given triangle. So first I already drawn here triangle ABC and D line, which you can see parallel to BC. Then this line D intersect AB at D point, AC at E point. So AB divides in two parts AD and BD, AC divided into two parts AE and EC. From this diagram, you can write second part of our theorem given. In triangle ABC, DE parallel to BC, and line intersect side AB and AC in point D and E respectively. Third point is to prove. The last section of our theorem, the line divides those sides in the same proportion. This side AB and AC, both sides which are divided by DE, the proportion of AD and BD is equal to proportion of AE upon EC. AD, so I write here to prove AD upon BD is equal to AE upon CE. You have to show AD upon BD, ratio of AD upon BD is always equal to ratio of AE upon EC. Next construction. Draw B point up to E and C point to D. We draw B, E and CD in dotted lines because of construction. You draw segment in dotted lines. In construction, you always draw segment in dotted line. This construction is given in your textbook. Now you can see here, I draw perpendicular segment EG and perpendicular segment DF. Actually, this construction is not given in your textbook, but better understand, I draw EG and DF. Now you have to prove this theorem. In last session, or basic concept, you know, the area of triangle is 1/2 into B into H. Observe this figure. ADE this triangle and BDE this triangle. ADE and triangle BDE. Now I am taking ratio of this both triangle ADE and BDE, area of both triangle. You can see here in triangle ADE, AD is the base of this triangle, and in triangle BDE, BD is the base of triangle BDE. Both bases are lying in same segment AB. BD and AD. BD and AD. Okay. Means, and ADE and BDE also have a common point E, and so base lying on same segment and common point E, the height of both triangle EG is same. EG is same. So in triangle AD and triangle BDE, I take a ratio of area of both triangle, area of triangle ADE upon area of triangle BDE is equal to, from using properties of two triangles, area of property of two triangles, I write here base into height and base into height. So area of triangle ADE upon area of triangle BDE is equal to AD into EG upon BD into EG. You can give the reason. Having same height, both triangle have same vertex E. So both triangle have same height. So you can write here area of a triangle ADE upon area of triangle BDE is equal to ratio of base, means AD upon BD. This is our equation first. Now again observe the diagram. In triangle ABC, again I take a triangle ADE and another triangle CDE. ADE and triangle DEC. Again taking a ratio of both triangle, area of a triangle ADE upon area of triangle DEC. Area of a triangle ADE and area of triangle DEC is equal to AE into DF upon CE into DF. Now see the figure. Triangle ADE and second triangle DEC. Again base of triangle ADE in this figure is AE and base of triangle DEC is EC. So both triangle have a common vertex D and common height DF. Common height DF. So again you can say both triangles have same height. So area of a triangle ADE upon area of triangle DEC is equal to AE upon EC. AE upon AC. This is equation number 2. Now taking triangle BDE and triangle DEC. See again, triangle BDE, this triangle, and triangle DEC, this one. Both triangles have same base D, and both triangles in this triangle BDE and DEC, both triangle have a same base and same height. Same base D, and both triangles lying between same parallel line DE parallel to BC. Means both triangle BDE and DEC having common base and common height. So you can write here reason triangle BDE and triangle DEC are on the same base DE and between the same parallel line BC, therefore having common base and height. So both triangle have a same area. Therefore area of a triangle BDE is equal to area of a triangle DEC. This is our equation number 3. Now again observe equation first. Area of a triangle ADE upon area of triangle BDE is equal to AD upon BD. Equation second. Area of a triangle ADE upon area of a triangle DEC is equal to AE upon EC. This is our equation 2. But in equation third, BDE is equal to DEC. So LHS side of first equation and second equations are equal. So this side, RHS side, means AD upon BD is equal to AE upon CE. So from equation first, second and third, you can write here area of a triangle ADE upon area of a triangle BDE is equal to area of a triangle ADE upon area of triangle DEC. Area of a triangle DEC. So from first, second, you can write AD upon BD is equal to AE upon CE. Both RHS side becomes equals AD upon BD is equal to AE upon CE. In this way, using the property of ratio of two triangles, you prove this theorem. Using this theorem, now we are going to solve one example here. From given figure, find C. From the given figure, find C. Triangle ABC. Again, I draw here triangle ABC and parallel line D. D parallel to BC. D parallel to BC. Here, AD is equal to 4 and BD is equal to 5. AE is equal to 6 and CE is equal to X. In the figure already value of AD, BD, AE and EC is given. EC as a X. D is parallel to BC. In triangle ABC, DE parallel to BC. Therefore, using the BPT theorem, you can write the ratio of both sides. AD upon BD is equal to AE upon CE. AD upon BD is equal to AE upon CE. Give the reason BPT theorem or using the BPT theorem. Therefore, putting the value of AD, BD, AE, then 4 upon 5 is equal to 6 upon X. After cross multiplication, therefore, X into 4 is equal to 6 into 5. Therefore, to find the value of X is equal to 6 into 5 upon 4. Therefore, after dividing, X is equal to 7.5. 2 3s are 6, 2 2s are 4. Here remaining 3 into 5 is equal to 15 upon 2. After dividing 15 upon 2, you get X is equal to 7.5. So, well, CE is equal to, because in given figure, CE is a X. So, CE is equal to X is equal to 7.5. Now, we are going to solve second example. Our second example is complete the following activity to find the value of x. From given figure, complete the following activity to find the value of x. You can see here A, B, C is a given triangle. A, B, C is the given triangle and LM is parallel to BC. LM is parallel to BC. In given figure, value of AL is given x plus 3, BL is x minus 3, AM is x plus 5 and CM is x minus 2. You can observe the given figure ABC. This is a triangle and LM is a parallel to side BC. So you have to use here BPT theorem. This question is an activity based question. You know, in question paper, our second question is an activity based question and third question is also activity based question. So this question is you have to solve on activity base. In activity, you have to complete the given empty bracket. Now, solution. In triangle ABC, segment LM parallel to side BC. LM parallel to side BC. You have to write here LM parallel to side BC. This is empty bracket. You have to draw here in your notebook LM parallel to BC. Given value AL is equal to x3, BL is equal to x minus 3, AM is equal to x plus 5, CM is equal to x minus 2. So, AL upon LB is equal to AM upon bracket. You have to write inside or in upper side using BPT theorem. AL upon LB is equal to AM upon this bracket. Actually this bracket you have to put the CM. I already put the bracket value CM. Therefore, after putting the value x plus 3 upon x minus 3 is equal to x plus 5 upon x minus 2. After cross multiplication, x plus 3 into x minus 2, second bracket, first bracket x plus 3 into second bracket x minus 2 is equal to x plus 5 into, this is empty bracket, you have to put here x minus 3. After calculating x plus 3 into x minus 2, x square, x into x, x square, then x into 2 minus 2x, then 3 multiplied by 2 x and minus 2, 3 into x, 3x minus 3 to the 6. So you can write here x square plus x minus 6 because minus 2x and plus 3x, from 3x minus 2x subtract, you get plus x. Therefore x square plus x minus, again in question you have to complete this bracket, that is minus 6 is equal to x into x plus 5 into x minus 3. After calculating x square plus 2x minus 15. X square, both x square get cancelled. Plus x square, this side plus x square. So x square get cancelled. Therefore, x is equal to 9. X is equal to 9. you get the value of x is equal to 9.